Basic sentences in French. Learn commonly used French phrases. Presentation overview. Basic greetings and introduction. The first section of this presentation will cover basic French greetings and introductions, including how to introduce oneself and others. Common phrases and questions. In this section, we will cover common French phrases and questions that you can use in everyday conversations, such as asking for directions and ordering food. Describing people and things in French. This section will cover how to describe people and things in French, including adjectives, nouns, and pronouns. Expressing opinions and emotions. The final section of this presentation will cover how to express opinions and emotions in French, including how to agree and disagree with someone and how to express feelings and emotions. Basic greetings. Saying hello. Learn how to say hello in French with the most common greeting, bonjour. Saying goodbye. Learn how to say goodbye in French with the most common phrase, au revoir. Asking how someone is. Learn how to ask how someone is doing in French with the phrase, comment ça va? Bonjour. Usage of bonjour. Bonjour is the most common way to say hello in French and is used in both formal and informal situations. It can also be used as a polite greeting in business and social settings. Informal usage. In informal situations, you could also use salut to greet someone. It is a more casual way of saying hello, and it is commonly used among friends and family members. Au revoir. Au revoir is the most common way to say goodbye in French. This phrase can be used in both formal and informal situations to bid farewell to someone. À bientôt. À bientôt is another way to say see you soon in French. It is commonly used when you plan to see someone again in the near future. Comment ça va? Comment ça va is a commonly used French phrase to ask someone how they are doing. It can be used in both formal and informal situations and literally means how's it going? Introducing yourself and others. Common phrases. Learn common French phrases like je m'appelle, my name is, and comment vous appelez-vous, what's your name, and how to respond to introductions. Introducing yourself. Learn how to introduce yourself properly in French by saying your name, where you're from, and what you do. Introducing others. Learn how to introduce others in French by saying their name, where they are from, and what they do. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle is a common and polite way to introduce yourself in French. It is followed by your name. For example, je m'appelle Marie. Comment vous appelez-vous? Comment vous appelez-vous is a formal way to ask someone their name in French. It is important to use the correct phrase in different situations. Enchanté. Enchanté is a common French expression used to respond to an introduction. It means nice to meet you and is used in formal situations. Common phrases and questions. Asking if someone speaks French. Learn how to ask if someone speaks French in a polite and formal manner, saying please and thank you. Master the basics of French etiquette and learn how to say please and thank you in everyday conversations. Asking for directions. Learn how to ask for directions and understand common phrases used to describe locations and directions. Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français is a common phrase in French used to ask if someone speaks the French language. It can be used in formal settings to initiate conversations with French speakers. French language learning. Learning French can be a fun and rewarding experience. There are many resources available for language learners, including apps, books, and online courses. Comment dit-on en français? Meaning of comment dit-on en français? Comment dit-on en français is a French phrase that translates to how does one say in French in English? It is a common way to ask for the correct pronunciation or translation of a word or phrase in French. Usage of Comment dit-on en français? Comment dit en français is typically used in formal situations such as when speaking with a teacher, colleague, or other authority figure. It is also commonly used by language learners who are trying to improve their French skills. Où est la gare? Où est la gare est une question courante pour demander où se trouve la gare dans les situations formelles en français. In other words, où est la gare is a question that you use in asking where is the train station in a formal situation in French. Describing people and things. Describing people. In this section, we will learn how to describe people in French, including how to say someone is tall or short, has blue eyes or brown eyes, and has blonde or black hair. Describing things. In addition to describing people, we will learn how to describe things in French, including colors, shapes, and sizes. Describing animals. We will also cover how to describe animals in French, including the names of different animals, their physical appearance, and their behavior. Il est grand. Il est grand is a common way to describe someone who is tall in French. This phrase literally means he is tall, but it can be used to describe anyone, regardless of gender. Elle a les yeux bleus. Elle a les yeux marrons. Elle a les yeux marrons is a common way to say someone has brown eyes in French. Brown eyes are the most common eye color in the world and are found in people of all ethnicities. Elle a les yeux verts. Elle a les yeux verts is a common way to say someone has green eyes. In French, green eyes are relatively rare and are caused by a combination of genetic factors. Elle a les yeux gris. Elle a les yeux gris is a common way to say someone has gray eyes in French. Gray eyes are often described as a mix between blue and green eyes and are relatively rare. Elle a les yeux bleus means she has blue eyes. Le chien est mignon. In French, you can describe animals by using adjectives such as beau, beautiful, mignon, cute, or sauvage, wild. For example, le chat est beau means the cat is beautiful, and le tigre est sauvage means the tiger is wild. Expressing opinions and emotions. Expressing likes and dislikes. We'll learn how to say I like and I don't like in French, allowing us to express our preferences and dislikes. Expressing happiness and sadness. We'll learn how to say I'm happy and I'm sad in French, allowing us to express our emotions and feelings. J'aime. J'aime is a French phrase that means I like. It's commonly used to express your interests and hobbies. Je n'aime pas. Je n'aime pas is a common French expression used to express dislike or distaste for something or someone. It can be followed by a verb or a noun. Je suis content. Expression of happiness. Je suis contente. In French, je suis content is a common expression to say I'm happy. Expression of sadness. In French, je suis triste is a common expression to say I'm sad. Expression of anger. In French, je suis fâché is a common expression to say I'm angry. Je suis fâché. Conclusion. Congratulations on learning some of the most commonly used sentences and phrases in French. Keep practicing and you will soon be able to speak French with confidence. Thank you.